What's up, y'all? I'm Shelby.
And I'm Alexa,
And
this is the Shelby and Alexa podcast. Hey, y'all.
Hi,
What's
guys.
good?
All right. I know we look a
up?
little different.
What's
I look a
good?
little different.
Yes.
Guys, I'm fucking sick. I'm sick.
Something's been going around, y'all. Honestly, wash your hands. I don't know. Like, stay protected.
Stay
wear
inside.
a mask.
Yeah, like don't even go outside
Honestly.
right now because
Yeah.
something's going around. I
Something.
caught it. I went to this like little trampoline park in our town with my little cousin, and I think those dirty ass kids got me sick, but it's okay.
I just don't think these things are cleaned correctly. Like, I
Yeah.
also feel a little sick today, and I think it's because I went to the gym. Usually when I go to the gym and it's been a while, I get sick afterwards. People don't clean the machines.
They
Like,
give you
y'all are
one wipe
nasty.
and expect that to clean off all the bacteria.
Yeah.
No, people be even next to you, like at
Oh,
Orange Theory, I'll be running next to someone and they'll like
yeah.
cough in the air or sneeze, and it's like
It's getting nasty out
that's
here.
all in the particle. Like all your
Yeah.
particles are in the air now.
I know. And my
But-
immune system isn't 100%. So, like, when
Yeah.
one person gets sick or if I'm, like, out and about, doesn't matter how much I wash my hands. Even, it just doesn't matter. I get
Yeah.
sick.
My
So I'm
immune
out here.
system sucks too. I feel like I really need to figure that out though, because I don't like it, and I have had such a weakened immune system like since college or whatever. I don't know. I noticed it really in college because I kept getting sick. And I was like, oh, I'll figure it out. I'll take vitamin C supplements. Like, I'll be on top of it. And then I always get sick. And I'm like, why am I not on
Literally.
top of it? Like, why is my immune
feel
system
you.
so shitty? I really wanted to meet today because there's a lot going on in our world.
Yes.
And, you know, I feel like we just need to be on top of it and lend our voice where we can and, you know, do our part. So
yeah, there's
I'm
been a
coming
lot.
here, rain or shine, sick or healthy, whatever.
And we out here because we got things to discuss, people.
There's things happening.
So,
When this comes out, it'll probably be like just about the year anniversary or our
Yes.
1 year anniversary,
can't
which is
believe it.
crazy.
Yeah,
How do you
can't
feel
believe
about
it.
that? Like a year
Oh
of
my God.
podcasting?
I feel really good. I feel like from our first couple episodes to where we're at now, I definitely have gotten more comfortable in front of the camera. Even though I'm going through my lip filler situation, as y'all know, I definitely feel like I've gotten comfortable, you know, just being on camera, talking about my feelings, talking to y'all.
I think so too.
It's been really fun.
And I feel like for me too, like I feel like it's brought me and Alexa closer too, and we have something to kind of do together and build towards, which is like we were close before, but this is like a different kind of phase
we're
or chapter of our
business
friendship.
partners,
Yeah, we were never business
period.
partners
We're business
before or had
partners.
like a collective dream. So it's cool that
Yes.
we get to collab on it, and I get to see her strengths, she gets to see mine, and we get to like support each other.
Yes, honey.
It's really cool.
For
And it
we're-
doesn't feel like work 'cause
Yes.
we're with each other.
Yes.
So it's just like we're like legit. We were telling our
This
friend
feels like-
the other day, we're like, we be talking in the car like this. Like we always just
Yeah.
have these conversations. So to be able to share it like with the world is cool.
We've grown so much. Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of people talk about like, oh, I want to start this, I want to do that. And it takes them like a year or 2 years or never, you know,
Yeah.
to actually do it. And we really just said, let's just start. Like, let's just put it
Yeah.
out there. We don't even have a name yet. We don't have a brand or whatever, but we're just
Mm-hmm.
going to figure it out as we go. And like we have, we've just
Yeah.
been rolling with the punches and going along the journey. In this world where it's very polarized and you either have to be right or wrong or you have to be on this side or that side, like we just want to be able to create a space where you can hear an authentic conversation and like
Facts.
even like we don't really get that many comments, so we want to hear your thoughts too about like what we're talking
Yes.
about, because we're not saying that we're like the know-it-alls or we know everything about whatever topic we're discussing. So we
Right.
really want to hear from you guys and just, you know, engage and have that space to have nuanced conversations. We're just really proud of like this whole year and the fact that we actually did this thing and didn't stop, because
Yeah.
a lot of people thought we wouldn't do it. It's just crazy that we're still doing it, and
Yeah.
we just don't care. We never cared, and we're still not going to care. But you guys should
Exactly.
definitely comment so we can hear what you
Please
think. We
comment.
do care.
And we're
a little
taking
bit.
our time. Like, we do the light, like, we're the set. We do the set work. We do the editing. We do a lot of stuff. So it's like cool that we kind of stayed consistent the whole year with, you know, we did have help from people as well. Like, shout out to y'all. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Hippie.
yeah, right.
And Chris, thank you.
Yes, thank you. But also, just, yeah, like, we've been doing a lot.
And you're learning new skills. Like Alexa's a
Yes.
video editor now. She
I'm
can put
adding
that on
that
her
to my
resume.
resume. On my LinkedIn, I've been adding it to my resume.
See?
Like, even content creating, like, just trying to find just little ways of doing things. It's been cool. It's been on us. So yeah, I'm really proud of us.
Go, sis.
Period. Little sparkle.
Love it.
I love it. But yeah, happy anniversary to us, y'all. It's been a year, and thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you so
all.
much.
Tea time. Let's get into the tea.
Time. 13th day into the new year, and we've had a lot of crazy stuff happen.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing on my mind right now is the fires in California and just the displacement that people have been experiencing. It's been really sad to watch. When Mother Nature is calling, like there's nothing you can do. Like
exactly.
we can think that we can control a lot of stuff, but we really can't. And for me, this has been really hard because if you know me, you know,
Period.
if you even like remotely know me, you know that like I love California.
Mm-hmm.
That has always been my dream place ever since I was a little girl. I've woken up and just like that was my calling. I always felt like I had to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and I took my worked hard, got my grades together, and I made sure I went to college there. And I made a whole other life for myself. So seeing like my family and my friends that I have out there, and also like just because I've been in New York doesn't mean I haven't been in California. Like I feel like I go at least once every year. So like just to see like the place that I love so much and the family and friends that I have out there and not have any control, or I can only like do so much, really is devastating. And it's like a weird feeling. And it's just hard. Like, I don't know, like when your heart is like in different, like all around the world, it's just very hard when these kind of natural disasters happen because you really don't have control and you just have to show up the way that you can. And I've been posting, reposting, donating, like checking up on people. My best friend Carlin is 9 months pregnant, so she could have literally given birth at any time. And I was just thinking about her, the air quality right now. She needs to stay inside. Like, never would have thought that I would be worrying for my, you know, best friend's life. And I know people who have been displaced, and I just really don't know what to do. Like, I just don't know what to do but to show up the way that I can. I just want to do more. That place means so much to me. 100%. And to see it on fire is like, I don't even know.
The damage. I have seen a lot of people coming together. Shelby, again, you know, has been reposting. A lot of people are coming together and donating, and it's been beautiful to see because it's such a devastating time. I also really feel like with everything, again, there's no protocol, but I do think moving forward, and I have to do this as well, I think it's just really important for us to learn basic skills or just learn or just have you cannot prepare. It's like, you know, natural disasters are really, really hard to deal with. Have a first aid kit in your home. You know, a lot
of people don't.
Just knowing how to start a fire or knowing, you know, how to make water pure and stuff for drinking. Like, you just never know what is going to happen. You got to worry about the people as well. And I just think protecting you and yours and just learning.
Everyone's in survival mode.
Exactly. When you're in survival, I would tell you right now, and, you know, if I lost, I don't know if this is going to sound like, I don't know, but if I lost my home today, like, I would not know how to survive in the wild. Like,
literally, me either. When you said that, I was like,
yeah, like, I would not know. Again,
I always joke like, oh, if the zombies come, I'm throwing a party and I'm killing myself. But like, I don't want to do that. Like, you know, that shouldn't be like the goal. Like, I should try to fend for myself, but I don't know how. And
even just to like tie, God forbid something happens, you get cut or something, how to tie, stop the bleeding, like just basic, you know, just so you can help, you know, save a life. It's hard to explain, but if you could do like just, I don't know, I think,
or just know what it even is to do, like in that situation, like evacuate. What does that mean? Like, some people weren't evacuating. Some people like left certain stuff that they could have used. Like, I don't know, just have all your stuff together. I was thinking about it too. Like, people were scrambling for their mother's, like what, like the last thing they had from their mom or whatever memorabilia. And I low-key have like this thing I call a death box. And I have everything that, and I'm sure I'm missing stuff, but I have like, I collect stuff like that, and I have it in a box. So like, low-key, if anything were to happen, I just can take that box and be fine.
I feel like it's also kind of a life lesson of not to be attached to materialistic things. I'm so sorry. I don't know if this is going to sound tone deaf because we're over here and I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Like we said, we want to hold nuanced conversation. Okay, so like, it's a lot, and it's in one hand, it's like these things hold memories, and you can't just tell someone like get over it because it's a materialistic thing. Like, no, people legit were building their house and had like their wedding day, all the sentimental, like beautiful
100%
things engraved in like into their home, into materials. So like, we're not saying that's stupid or whatever. Like, we definitely empathize for those people. But like, I think Janae Aiko lost her house, and her next post was like, so be it.
Yeah.
Detach, let go. And like, that's a really, really strong, and like, it's just like a really strong mindset to have. And a lot of people have to kind of practice that, like with just like little things. And obviously it's not going to hold the same weight as like with a like this huge thing, like losing your home and everything that you've had. But you have to practice that in small ways in your life so that you're able to have that skill or like hold space for that when something really big happens. It's very hard though.
My heart goes out to everybody though.
Prepare as much as you can, but also be okay with just knowing that you're never going to be fully prepared when stuff hits the fan. Like, you're just going to have to
because when you look at the wildfires, like, it's going to sound so crazy me saying that. Really, when your house, those videos and like that person in the home, what really can you do? Like, that shit is crazy. Yeah.
That was crazy.
That shit is crazy. So, yeah. So, sorry.
Yeah,
again, I'm not trying to be tone deaf to this situation. I'm just, I'm trying to
Can we talk about that though?
Yeah.
Really
like,
quick.
Not trying to be tone deaf, but damn.
Something that's been on my mind.
Period. Put it out.
I'm so freaking sick. But something else, like something that's been on my mind though. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of saying the wrong thing, that they end up sounding weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should just be able to say it and stand on what we said, and that's it. But I feel like a lot of people, not just you in this moment, but I'm just saying, like, I've really observed on TikTok, like, people will just like have to put a buffer before everything, and it's like either you feel me or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you. I don't know. True. Like, either you get it or you don't.
You know what? I take it back. Y'all better prepare. No, I'm just kidding.
But like,
I'm being
I'm dead. No, but I'm like, that's just really been on my mind, and it's something that I've like today. I've just been
watching. Yeah.
And I was watching the old Keeping Up with the Kardashians episodes, and like Khloe used to be so like rah. And like, I saw it kind of come out when she was talking about these wildfires, and maybe she was being like too raw or whatever people think is too raw, but like, that's how she feels. Like, either you agree or you don't. Like, it's not for you to, it's not your content. Like, move on. But I feel like everyone has an asshole, has an opinion, and they want to use it, and
just say how you feel, and this is how we feel. So she's right.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
Take it back. No, but I feel that. Yeah, because that's so true. Everybody always has to apologize before,
and are afraid of being tone deaf, afraid of being PC. But what even is that? Like, it's always changing, it's always evolving. Like,
that's true.
You have to know what you and just stand on that. Know what you feel and stand on that.
I agree.
And also be okay to be like, oh, sorry, and that's it. Like, what?
Right, like, okay.
That's why we need y'all to comment.
Right. Open your mind to new ideas, new perspectives. You see, like, I might feel some type of way, and then someone said, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't think of it that way.
Thank you for this new piece of information.
Yes, you opened up my mind. It never has to be an argument. My
God. And maybe that's why people are afraid.
That's why I don't want to argue. I don't feel like arguing with people.
It's met with anger. It's not met with like, by the way,
this is
like, you have your, like, I see where you're coming from, but this is another side that you like, I'm going to introduce to you. Like, that's it. You know, not like, fuck you, bitch. What the fuck are you saying? Like, you're wrong. This is what I'm saying.
Yo, because low-key, I'd be on our TikTok comments, because some of our TikToks, they be out there. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you for commenting. And I'll read some of the comments, and I'll text Shelby, like, they don't get it. Like, they're not understanding. Like, it was just a clip of a scene, like, of our show. Like, it's
literally.
You know what I mean?
I can't lie. Sometimes it is.
Like,
I'm a hypocrite too. Sometimes it is fun to comment back. Like, I like to, I tweeted today.
Shelby does like to argue. No,
sometimes
she does.
If I'm in the mood, like, if I'm genuinely like ready, like, it's fun just to, because I like to engage with people. Like, maybe that's also where people are coming from. Like, they just want to engage with you, but I don't know. It's just a slippery slope. You can never be wrong or right. Like, whatever. But I
also think the internet is kind of like messed up, and I think the people on the internet, I don't know, you guys are just wild.
One day maybe we'll get past it. I hope so, like, as a society, because I feel like a lot of people walk on eggshells.
Yeah,
they don't know what to say. Things aren't as authentic as we want them to be.
Yeah.
And let's get back to the authenticity. Like, either you get it or you don't. And I said what I said. But a lot of the times I feel like I argue with people because I said what I said, and you're trying to come for me in like a weird way. And
Yes.
that's what I don't like.
Yes, that's the part.
That's what I
that's
feel like.
The part.
If you have an actual like you
Yes.
just feel this way, I'm gonna be like, fine, that's your opinion, like love you.
But no,
if you
sometimes they come at her sideways.
You come at me personally.
Yeah.
Hell
Like,
no. Like,
oh hell
you have
no.
the audacity. But that's really it.
Yeah.
It's only if you come at me weird. And I also think I just like to hear all the different opinions.
Same.
So that's why I never come at anyone like when it's their opinion, because I just like to know that, just
Same.
so I can figure out what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it helps me figure out what I believe in. About the fires, I like, and what we've been talking about, like the beauty and community has really been a huge theme that we've seen, and I just hope that continues. And I also, I saw this other thing. I saw this post on TikTok, and it was saying how like people have been saying LA has dark energy, and like how LA is a very superficial place. And I've heard that from people just talking to me about my experience living in LA. They're like, oh, how was it? Or aren't they so superficial, like coming back, like my New York people? And I'm like, honestly, y'all are. Like, honestly, it's like I don't know, like, I think it's a mirror. They say on TikTok, LA is a mirror. And I feel like for me, when I went out there, I met people who were just the most beautiful, open-minded, like, amazing people I've like ever met. And I still believe that to this day. So like, maybe it's my luck or just like how the decks fell. I don't know, but
I think
I attract. Yeah, I attract. It's who you attract. So if you're a weirdo, you're gonna attract weirdos. I'm not a weirdo, so I attracted all these beautiful, cool, great people who are even so open to welcome in my home friends type stuff. So I just feel like it's interesting when people say that, because I've never believed LA was a dark energy place. For me, it was always beautiful. And this just shows other people like how beautiful it really can be, the way they just really rallied together. Really rallied for each other. So
right, I agree. I think again, people are projecting onto Shelby. I've realized that so many people said about Italy that Italy is not worth going to. I just went and I thought it was the most amazing experience.
They're not ready to leave their 6-block radius.
You know, so so that's what I was trying to get at. That they're just projecting, because Shelby had a great experience. She met a lot of amazing people, had the best 4 years of her life at college and stuff. And it's just like, I think it's also what you make of it. Like, I went to the city and Manhattan was beautiful for those 2 years, but I got caught up in working. I had to pay my bills and, you know, certain things. And then it wasn't as fun some days. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit happens. But I think it's just what you make of it. So if you're going to California in a moody mindset or something, you're probably going to meet losers or just whatever.
Or you're trying to get into the entertainment industry and you want to.
And you're going down the wrong path.
The slimy way. Then, you're going to meet slimy ass people. And trust me, I've met slimy people too. Don't get me wrong. But, like, at the end of the day, I know my morals and like my values, and I have standards for people in my life. So like, if you're a weirdo, like, you're not going to get close to me. Like, that's just point blank period. So like, for other people, maybe you feel sorry for them, or you like just want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Once you show me who you are, like, I believe you. So I'm not going to keep someone around that's weird. Now that we're like adults, like, you have your whole life to do whatever you want. Like, go do it. But if that's not what you want to do, then why are you coming at me? Like, that's just what I want to do.
Yeah, period. That's the simple way of putting it. That's it.
Do what you want to do.
Exactly.
But, I love California. I'm so sad. I can't wait. And you know what? I saw another thing, and it was like, may whatever you rebuild be greater than you've ever imagined. And deep in my heart, I really believe that like LA is going to rebuild, and it's going to be even more beautiful than it 100%. Ever has been. And you know, just there's a lot of love in that. That's why I think there's a lot of love in that city right now. And I feel like with that, beautiful things will happen. And I also want to say though that I have seen some weirdos trying to restart fires, or there's been some man-made fires that have happened.
I peeped that.
That is so disappointing and crazy.
So disrespectful.
To know that people are, you know, in that mindset to do that when all this devastation's happening through like the natural ones. I just think that's crazy. I think, you know, y'all are just so
Do you think that
wild.
brings it back to the conversation of like mental illness, that there's a mental illness thing going on in the world right now?
Definitely.
Because like I don't know who in their right mind would, I don't know, do that.
Oh, and I also
That's
want to,
so
yeah,
upsetting.
yeah, y'all are mentally ill and you need help, and our government should be providing you that help instead of trying to take it away. I also think that
Here.
the disabled people who have been displaced
Oh,
in the fires, that's
I've
something that
seen
people
that.
haven't really been talking about. And I feel like I didn't even think about that when of course I just thought about my family and my friends, but like I saw a TikTok and I can't even imagine the fear of being disabled and having to evacuate.
I've seen
Like,
that,
I
yeah.
also saw some mother left her child to die. He had cerebral
Yeah.
palsy. I just,
That's what I'm
again,
saying.
like,
I don't
what is
know.
going
I
on?
don't know,
What is
yo.
going
Like, how was your
on?
first? I mean, I don't
I
know.
would have died. Me as I would have died in the fire with my
Yeah.
son if I couldn't get him out. Like we're going together. I don't like. I would not be able to live my life without my child,
Oh
knowing
my
that I could have
God.
saved him. Like no,
Yeah.
but
So,
it's crazy that people are so like their vulnerable population out there had to evacuate. I just hope that they got out. I don't
excuse
even know.
me.
I hope that somehow, some way, like I don't know. With this new administration, I don't know what's going to happen, but I just hope that there's resources and things and people are taking care of you and thinking
Yeah.
about that population because they need our help the most.
100%. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people nowadays really, I mean, I can be guilty of it too sometimes, selfish. I think
Yeah.
we've become like a selfish, like, just you got to protect yourself kind of thing. And I get that. Like, you do have to protect yourself. But at the same time, I just, yeah. I was thinking about it because I seen that same video. Like, if I knew, let's just say, like, your neighbor was disabled or something, like, I don't know, because it's easier said than done. But if you
Mhm.
know your next door neighbor is disabled or something, there's the fires, and you have a second, you can't run in there. And
I literally have a disabled neighbor. I'm thinking
you
I
know what
feel
I
like
mean?
I
Like, I'm
wouldn't
trying to
that wouldn't
think.
be my first thought, but you know
Unfortunately,
what
you
I'm
know,
saying? And that's
yeah,
messed up. Like but
like
maybe
we
now
need,
I will.
right. Like, I think, to bring that back, like, just about community, I think we really need to, yeah, just stick together and protect one another. We've been saying this in a lot of our videos, and I just think that's the main thing. I'm reading The Body Keeps Score, and it says that, like, human connection is really what, like, people need. Community, human connection, like, just the whole thing. So
That's the whole point. That's
that's
like
this
why
the
we're
whole
here.
point. People, yeah. So I know you need to take a breath, like, the
Well, yeah,
whole,
and I'm thinking about it too.
like, it's
Yeah,
just
my
so tough.
sigh.
It's so, no, for real. You could feel it in your body. Like, this is just heavy shit. And
Yeah.
it's really, really sad. And my heart goes out to everybody over there, but things need to change. And,
What makes me sad is like we're saying things need to change, and
yeah. Well, not things, but just like within yourself. Like, me too. I need to, sometimes I'm not,
maybe within ourselves it can. I'm just thinking about the new administration, and I'm like,
oh,
we
you're
want
talking about the
things
administration. Okay, okay.
just like because like yeah, we can change ourselves. I mean, no, I believe that though. I believe like as long as we work on ourselves individually, then even if there is this like president that's trying to take away all these nonprofits and publicly funded programs that help disabled
Mm,
people,
yeah,
we still show up for each other. And as
that's
long
what
as
I
you have
think.
that in you, then that's fine. Yeah. But it's
Yeah,
just going to be way more harder in these next 4 years. That's why I'm like, ugh. Like, I just like, it's just, I don't even know what's
right.
about to happen after January 20th.
Because it's like, you can't really depend on the government. You're not going to be able to depend on the government to help you. Obviously, we're seeing that with the insurances. State Farm messed up everybody's home
Yeah.
insurance before these fires happen. Like, what we need to do,
Mm-hmm.
again, is work on ourselves and fucking
Yeah.
just be there for one another. Donate.
I get hard on myself though, because I did a drive back in like August. And it's, like,
I'm
how long has
crying.
August been from January, but like, it's just hard. And
We got to give ourselves grace. You always tell
yeah.
me that. Give yourself grace.
Yeah.
And
I gotta
tomorrow's a
do
new
better.
day to be a better person and to,
Yeah.
be supportive of your community
I just want to be
and stuff.
consistent.
Yeah, be intentional. We talked about all this, honey.
I know it's hard. I
Period.
want
I
to,
know.
but you know what? We're doing it with LA because we're gonna do a
Yeah.
drive. But it's hard, guys, and that's what I'm saying. Like I know we're trying to say this, but it's a process. Give yourself grace, and
Yeah.
yeah,
And everybody's money situation's different. So
yeah.
definitely if you can donate, like, people just say even $1, I don't know, a
Mhm.
dollar, $2, like, whatever you can give, like, that's really, yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a mental illness epidemic going on. There's,
Mhm.
wildfires, natural disasters happening. There's, just a lot of craziness. And I think we need more love in the world.
Definitely.
For real. That's just what I've been reading up on a lot.
And that's what we're trying to give you guys. We're trying to give you guys some love and just a space. I don't know.
Non-judgmental. We're here for you. We're, you know, if you need to vent, I know people have reached out and they've watched our episodes, and it really means a lot because we're just here to spread love. Like, we're here to heal, spread love, and just like have the human experience. Like, I don't got time for all this negativity.
No,
like,
that's not how we're trying to live our lives.
No, literally.
But yeah, guys, that's basically what we wanted to talk about today. You know, we're just
like new position. You already know.
Yeah, so there's just a lot going on. We're really happy that we've been able to keep podcasting for a year. We're so grateful for all of you and all of your support. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're just here for all of the victims of the LA fires, and we love you guys. Like, thank you.
We love you. Thank you. We're going to have links and stuff in the description for you guys to donate and stuff like that. So check that out.
And keep on the lookout for our campaign. We'll post more about it.
Oh yes, definitely. We're gonna post, so stay tuned. Shelby and Alexa podcast.
Yeah, but thank you. We love you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell all of your friends.
Period. Gra gra gra. That's it. Bye.